main camera operator swore that at one point, while focusing on Jim Caviezel's face on the cross, he saw a glowing figure move behind him. A white shadow crossed the frame and vanished. But when they reviewed the footage, there was nothing. Then rumors began to spread among the crew and assistants. Some claimed they had seen men dressed in white walking among the cameras, watching, giving instructions about lighting and camera angles. They spoke calmly. Their eyes were deep. Their presence carried a quiet authority. They gave precise advice and then disappeared. And when the crew tried to find out who they were, no one recognized them. They weren't on any records. No one had hired them. And yet, everyone who saw them described the same thing. By the end of filming, the rumor had become something close to legend. Several crew members claimed that when they reviewed photos from the set, those men did not appear in any images, not in the footage, not in the behind-the-scenes recordings, not even in the studio's security cameras. Years later, Mel Gibson said, "There were things no one can explain, but everything happened exactly as it was meant to." The atmosphere grew so intense that for many, the production felt like a spiritual retreat. Some extras, who had arrived simply as background actors, asked to go to confession or be baptized before the film wrapped. And even some of the main cast experienced profound transformations. One of them was Luca Lionello, who played Judas Iscariot. Until then, he had openly identified as an atheist, even cynical about faith. But after those weeks on set, he said everything changed. He converted to Christianity. After filming, he was received into the Catholic Church and baptized along with his family. He later confessed, "I was a non-believer. I took part in the Passion as an actor. But afterward, I couldn't stop thinking about Jesus. Playing Judas made me understand God's love and forgiveness. The film changed my life. I found faith, and I was baptized." And he wasn't the only one. Pietro Cerubi, the Italian actor who played Barabbas, the criminal released instead of Jesus, also experienced something extraordinary. It was a small role, almost no dialogue, but deeply symbolic. Barabbas represents the guilty man set free while the innocent one dies. And it was in a single moment, a look, that everything changed. During the scene before Pilate, Cerubi was supposed to lock eyes with Caviezel as the crowd shouted, "Crucify him!" Just one look, but when it happened, something pierced him. Later in an interview, he said, "When I looked into Caviezel's eyes, I didn't see an actor. I saw a depth that wasn't human. I felt as if Jesus was looking at me and forgiving me." That moment haunted him for weeks. He couldn't sleep. He couldn't stop thinking about it. After the film, he too embraced faith, was baptized, and began speaking publicly about his experience. Years later, he even wrote a book titled From Barabbas to Jesus, telling the story of his conversion.